But the only thing you have to do to make me and your mom happy is come home at the end of the day.
The only thing you ever had to do to make me happy was come home at the end of the day.
I'm not gonna like you, am I?
Don't be ridiculous. Everybody likes me.
I'm not gonna like you very much, am I?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Dana. Everybody likes me.
But at the moment, I could buy Mount Auburn Street, take the Phoenix Club, and turn it into my ping pong room.
I could buy his house 4 times and turn it into my ping pong room.
Answer them, don't answer them. It's entirely up to you.
Tell the press, don't tell the press. It's entirely up to you.
This is gonna get worse before it's gonna get better.
This will get worse before it gets better.
A writer once wrote, as if it matters how a man falls down.
As if it matters how a man falls down.
When the fall is all that's left, it matters very much.
When the fall is all that's
left, it matters a great deal.
If you haven't seen CJ do the Jackal, then you haven't seen Shakespeare the way it's meant to be done.
If you haven't seen Davis Love play Pebble Beach, then you haven't seen Shakespeare the way it was meant to be played.
You are a good man, Josh.
Yes, I really am quite something.
I'm really quite something.
I'm really something.
I'm quite something. It's really quite something.
It was really quite something.
A famous monk once said,
I don't always know the right thing to do, Lord.
but I think the fact that I want to please you
Pleases you.
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Eyes front, mister.
Eyes front, mister.
Well, that was predictable.
That was predictable.
That was predictable.
Follow me.
Come with me.
But I don't think you're fit to handle the defense.
Though I do hate you and everything you stand for.
You don't even know me.
You've only known me for 4 minutes.
Ordinarily, it takes someone hours to discover I'm not fit to handle a defense.
It usually takes people a better part of an hour to hate me and everything I stand for.
I'm the press secretary, boo-boo. I don't have that kind of time.
Well, that's why you're the press secretary, boo-boo.
Don't get cute with me.
Don't get cute with me.
Someday someone's gonna have to explain to me the virtue of a proportional response.
What is the virtue of a proportional response?
Damn it!
Damn it! Just sign the damn thing!
Just sign the damn thing.
Fire me or shut the hell up.
Fire me. Or shut the hell up.
This is you and me talking, Dana. I'm not other people.
I'm not other people.
I'm not other people.
I'm not other people.
Don't talk to me like I'm other people.
And don't talk to me like I'm other people.
And I think she's all about Eve.
This chick is all about Eve. What do you want from me?
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 He is a house guest living here rent-free on a very generous grant from the Eduardo Saverin Foundation.
You're basically going to be living the rest of your life on a charitable grant from the Jeremy Goodwin Foundation.
Say nothing of the fact that
To say nothing of the fact. To say nothing of the fact.
To say nothing of the fact.
And then I moved on to other things in my head.
But I'd already moved on to other things in my head.
I screwed up.
You think?
You think?
You think?
you think.
You think?
You think?
You think?
You think?
You think?
Yeah, you think?
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 My man has come back to me.
My man.
Yes.
You came back to me.
We had a conversation. Seriously. In fact, we were talking about the stability of former Soviet republics. I told her about my opposition to secular programs that are publicly financed. That I made some very scholarly points regarding the remaining nuclear weapons in Kyrgyzstan.
You mean non-secular?
Not to say-
Kazakhstan. Nuclear weapons are in Kazakhstan.
Is it Kyrgyzstan?
You don't oppose secular programs that are publicly financed. You oppose non-secular programs that are publicly financed.
I'm sure you got it right last night.
I'm sure I got it right at breakfast. Yeah, 50-50 chance.
You had a 50-50 chance.
Not for nothing. Not for nothing.
Not for nothing.
Not for nothing, but.
Not for nothing, but. Not for nothing, but.
Not for nothing, but
Not for nothing, but
Not for nothing. But before we go in there, I want to be clear. My father didn't pick up a cocktail waitress, Leo.
My father's been having an affair with a woman
He's had a woman in an apartment in Santa Monica
for 27 years.
for 28 years.
You bet. You bet.
You bet.
You bet.
You bet.
you bet.
You bet. You bet.
You bet, little friend.
You bet.
You bet.
You bet.
You bet.
This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
This isn't happening.
This isn't happening.
This isn't happening.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Bring it, boss.
Bring it, boss.
Bet your ass.
Bet your ass.
You bet your ass.
Bet your ass.
Bet your ass.
To whom?
Better for who?
Whom? Dan?
From who?
Whom? And I work here just like you do. Can I help you?
Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you?
The streets of heaven are too crowded with angels.
The streets of heaven are too crowded with angels.
I have legs that go all the way down to the floor, my friend.
Her legs do go all the way down to the floor.
It's taken on an international flavor.
Much like myself.
Well spiced. Much like myself.
But you're not that guy.
I'm not that guy.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
I'm talking about really good porn.
Really good porn.
You are a sleazy, slimy adolescent oversexed. You are an adolescent oversexed whoremonger.
Was that supposed to be funny?
Is that supposed to be funny?
No.
No what?
No, ma'am.
Nothing.
Nothing what?
Nothing, sir.
That's the cost of doing business.
It's the cost of doing business.
Let's eat 'em up.
Eat 'em up.
Eat 'em up.
Eat 'em up.
Why don't you go home?
You can go home now.
I go home when you go home.
I go home when you go home.
It's true. I'm like Tippi Hedren around here.
I'm like Tippi Hedren in there.
How's it going so far? How's it going so far?
But this isn't TV camp.
This isn't TV camp. It's not important to us that everybody gets to play.
This isn't government camp. It's not important that everybody gets to play.
Casey has less on-air charm and charisma than my high school driving instructor, and you know it, Dan.
Me going down there is suicide, and you know it, sir. And you know it, too.
And you know it too.
And you know it too.
You know it.
And you know it.
And you know it.
And you know it.
And you know it.
You know it.
And you know it.
And you know it. And you know it. And you know it.
And you know it.
And you know it.
And you know it. And you know it.
And you know it.
And you know it.
And you know it.
And you know it.
And you know it.
A guy writes a play called Apostles, in which Jesus Christ is gay.
Somebody made a bomb threat because a radio DJ did a sketch where Jesus was gay.
But when a guy threatens to blow up the theater, you guys are nowhere to be heard from.
The absence of admonishment from the church is totally bizarre.
I'm a Republican, and Lionel Tribby is
I'm Jewish. And her family is,
incredibly not.
I'm pretty drunk.
Pretty drunk.
There's my response.
Can we have a civilization for crying out loud?
Can we have a civilization?
How long are...
Look at my face.
Look at my face.
Look at my face.
Look at my face.
I hate Jeremy's breathing guts.
I hate his breathing guts. I hate your breathing guts.
I hate your living guts.
And this sideshow is over with.
Sideshow is over.
So how do you feel there, big guy? Like I just got screwed with my pants on? I'm gonna personally screw them with their pants on.
Well, Mr. President, if you want to talk about getting screwed with your pants on.
Toby, it seems to me that more and more we've come to expect less and less from each other.
It seems to me that more and more we've come to expect less and less from each other.
But it seems to me that more and more we've come to expect less and less of each other, and that's got to change.